Most people over 50 are walking around with a gut problem they don't even know they have, and their doctor has never connected it to the symptoms that are making their life harder every single day. Today, I'm going to walk you through 10 warning signs that your gut is quietly destroying your health after 50, and by the end of this video, you're going to understand your body in a way that most people never do. Because here's what I've seen working with patients for years. The gut is not just about digestion. It is the command center for your immune system, your brain, your hormones, and your energy. And after 50, it becomes one of the most vulnerable systems in your entire body, silently breaking down while everything else pays the price. If you're getting value from what I share on this channel, go ahead and hit that like button right now. It helps more people over 50 find this information. And let's get into it right now. Before we get into the signs, I want you to understand something critical. Your gut lining is only one cell thick, just one cell separating the inside of your intestines from your bloodstream. After 50, that lining becomes more vulnerable to damage from stress, poor diet, medications, and declining stomach acid. When it starts to break down, undigested food particles and toxins can leak into your blood, triggering an immune response that spreads inflammation through your entire body. This is called intestinal permeability, and it sits at the root of nearly every sign on this list today. Now let's go through them one by one. Sign number 1 is bloating after every meal. And I want to separate this from occasional bloating, because everyone gets that. What I'm talking about is consistent, predictable bloating every single time you eat, even when you're eating foods you consider healthy. After 50, your stomach produces significantly less hydrochloric acid, which your body needs to break down protein and kill off harmful bacteria before they reach your intestines. When food isn't broken down properly in the stomach, it ferments in the lower gut instead, and that fermentation produces gas. That gas is the bloating you feel. The fix starts with supporting your stomach acid before meals, managing the speed at which you eat, and identifying the specific foods your gut is struggling to process. Bloating is not something to normalize. It is your gut asking for help. Sign number 2 is chronic fatigue that doesn't go away no matter how much you sleep. Most people assume this is a sleep problem. What they don't realize is that roughly 95% of your body's serotonin, the molecule that regulates your energy and mood cycles, is produced in your gut, not your brain. Add to that the fact that poor gut health impairs nutrient absorption, meaning even a healthy diet may not be delivering the vitamins and minerals your cells need to produce energy. If you wake up tired, drag through the afternoon, and collapse by evening, start looking at your gut before you look anywhere else. This kind of bone-deep fatigue is one of the clearest signals that something is wrong in your digestive system. Sign number 3 is skin that suddenly starts acting up after 50. Unexplained breakouts, rashes, redness, or just an overall dull, tired-looking complexion. There is a direct communication pathway between your gut and your skin called the gut-skin axis. When your gut microbiome is imbalanced, meaning harmful bacteria are outnumbering the beneficial ones, inflammatory signals travel through your bloodstream and show up on your skin. Conditions like eczema, rosacea, and adult acne are frequently rooted in gut inflammation. No topical cream is going to fix a gut problem. If your skin has changed in the last few years and you're over 50, this is one of the first places I would have you look. Sign number 4 is brain fog. That frustrating experience of walking into a room and forgetting why, losing your train of thought mid-sentence, or just feeling mentally slow and unclear throughout the day. Your gut and your brain are connected through the vagus nerve, the longest nerve in your body. This gut-brain axis is a two-way communication system, and when your gut is inflamed or imbalanced, it sends distress signals directly to your brain. Research has consistently linked imbalanced gut bacteria to cognitive symptoms, including poor concentration, slow recall, and mental fatigue. If your mental sharpness has declined in the last few years, don't assume it's inevitable aging. Check your gut first. Sign number 5 is developing food intolerances you never had before. You've eaten bread your entire life, and suddenly it makes you feel terrible. You've always tolerated dairy, and now it causes immediate distress. This is extremely common after 50, and it is almost always a gut issue, not a sudden allergy to those specific foods. What's actually happening is that your gut lining has become more permeable, and your immune system is reacting to food proteins it was previously able to manage. When the gut barrier weakens, the immune system goes on high alert, and foods that were never a problem start triggering reactions. Reacting to more and more foods is not something that just happens randomly. It is a clear sign that your gut lining needs repair. Now we are halfway through the list, and I want to pause for just a second. If you are already recognizing 3 or 4 of these signs in yourself right now, I want you to drop a comment below with the number. Just the number. I read every single comment, and honestly, seeing how many people are experiencing this motivates me to keep making content that actually helps. Hit that subscribe button too if you haven't already. New videos go up every week, and every one of them is designed specifically for your health after 50. Sign number 6 is getting sick more often than you used to, and taking much longer to bounce back. What most people don't know is that approximately 70% of your entire immune system lives inside your gut. Not in your bloodstream, not in your lymph nodes, but right there in your digestive tract. This comes from peer-reviewed research published in Clinical and Experimental Immunology, which identified a specialized tissue called gut-associated lymphoid tissue, or GALT, as the largest immune network in the human body. The gut lining houses a massive network of immune tissue that acts as your body's first line of defense. When your gut microbiome is disrupted, which happens naturally with age, stress, medications, and poor diet, your immune system becomes less efficient. You're more vulnerable to every virus and bacteria you encounter, and once you do get sick, recovery drags on for weeks. Boosting your immune system starts in your gut, not in your medicine cabinet. Sign number 7 is mood changes, increased anxiety, unexplained sadness, emotional reactivity, or just a persistent low feeling that's hard to name. Remember what I said earlier about serotonin being produced in the gut? This is where it gets real. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, your serotonin production is affected. Your body's natural mood regulation drops. On top of that, chronic gut inflammation sends pro-inflammatory signals to the brain that directly impact how you feel emotionally. I have seen patients address gut health and watch anxiety symptoms soften significantly. Not because they treated anxiety, but because they treated its actual root cause. Your gut is, in every literal sense, your second brain. Sign number 8 is irregular digestion, specifically constipation, inconsistent bowel habits, or going days without a comfortable movement. Healthy digestion after 50 depends on a strong, diverse microbiome producing the right signals to keep things moving consistently. When beneficial bacteria decline, which they do with age, antibiotics, stress, and processed food, gut motility slows down. Waste stays in the colon longer than it should, which allows toxins to be reabsorbed back into your bloodstream. This is not a minor inconvenience. Chronic constipation is a systemic health issue. Ideally, you should be having a comfortable, complete bowel movement every single day. If that is not your reality right now, your gut microbiome is telling you it needs help. Sign number 9 surprises almost every patient I share it with. Unexplained joint pain. When your gut is permeable and inflamed, it releases inflammatory cytokines into your bloodstream that can travel to your joints and trigger the same kind of inflammation that causes joint pain and stiffness. This is why so many people over 50 are treating joint pain as a joint problem when the origin is actually in the gut. If you've tried everything for joint discomfort and nothing has given you lasting relief, I want you to seriously consider that the inflammation may be coming from your digestive system. Addressing gut health has helped many of my patients experience joint relief they never found through conventional approaches alone. By the way, if you've been watching this channel for a while and you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Every week I put out new content specifically designed to help you understand and support your body naturally after 50. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss anything. And if someone in your life is dealing with any of these symptoms, share this video with them. It might be the most helpful thing anyone sends them this week. And sign number 10, and this one affects a huge number of people over 50, is unexplained weight gain around the belly that doesn't respond to diet or exercise the way it used to. Your gut microbiome directly regulates how your body extracts and stores calories from food. Research has shown that people with less diverse gut bacteria are more likely to store fat, particularly around the abdomen, even when they're eating less. Beyond that, gut imbalance drives up cortisol, your stress hormone, which directly signals your body to store fat in the midsection. If your belly seems to grow no matter what you do, this is not a willpower problem. It is a gut and hormonal problem, and it starts in your microbiome. So there they are, 10 warning signs that your gut is quietly breaking down your health after 50. Bloating after meals, fatigue that sleep can't fix, skin problems, brain fog, new food intolerances, getting sick more often, mood shifts, irregular digestion, unexplained joint pain, and belly weight gain that won't budge. If you recognized yourself in even 3 or 4 of these, please don't ignore it. Your gut is one of the most powerful systems in your body, and the good news is that it responds relatively quickly when you start giving it the right support. I'd love to know which sign hit closest to home for you. Drop it in the comments below. I genuinely read every comment, and I want to know what you're dealing with so I can keep making videos that actually help you. And if this video helped you see something differently today, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. For daily gut support, check the link in the description for my natural health tonic, formulated specifically for gut health and vitality after 50. Take care of your gut, and it will take care of you. Till next time, take care.